I think my religious girlfriend is using intimacy to manipulate me into marriage. My girlfriend and I have been dating for 3 years but still have not had intimacy. Not with each other. Not with anyone. For religious reasons she wants to have her V card until her honeymoon night. My initial reaction was, sucks, but fair enough, her choice, let me see where this goes. For the record, my reason for having a V card has nothing to do with any religion. I've just been too socially inept to make sufficient attempts to actually have intimacy. However, the one time I did man up and approach a girl, it happened to be the girl who had absolutely no plans to give it up until she met Mr. Right, which may or may not be me. That said, our relationship is now 3 years old and we're so in love it's borderline disgusting. We've low-key been discussing marriage, which she seems keen on, but I've made it clear I'm not on that level yet. Recently though, my girlfriend and I have been living under the same roof. A first for us. She's staying with me while my roommate is out of town. We haven't seen much of each other because of 2020, so needless to say we were excited to spend time together. We would kiss and cuddle, even sleep in the same bed, but she never allowed anything beyond that. Whenever my hands gravitated towards her honkers or her divine cheeks, she would become flustered and pull away. In those moments, my stiffy would visibly protrude from inside my pants and I could tell by the sneaky glances she liked it. As the days went by, she seemed to be doing everything in her power to trigger more stiffies. Changing clothes in front of me. Begging me to piggyback her to and from the shower while she's wearing nothing but a towel. Being extra loud whenever we made out. All stuff she's never done with me before. Worst of all was when she prayed at night. Hearing her pray was nothing new, but hearing her go into detail about her lustful thoughts was not only new, it was hot. Pardon the pun, but it became really hard for me not to get into it. Last night was no different. She was on her knees praying while I was laying in bed with another boner. As soon as she vocally prayed about wanting to taste my nut, I got out of bed and took my rager to the bathroom, where I furiously went to town. When I returned to the bedroom, my girlfriend laughed and asked what happened to my stiffy. I wasn't laughing though. Call it post-nut clarity or whatever, but I told her that I feel like she's going out of her way to turn me on and it's unfair because it makes me want to have intimacy and we can't. She shrugged and told me the only thing stopping us from doing it all day every day was a ring on her finger. If that wasn't savage enough, she got completely unclothed and climbed into bed, because she randomly felt like sleeping unclothed. I told her I wasn't gonna play this game anymore and spent the night on the couch.